Hey all, welcome back to Skate 3. I'm Aesthetic with me again, it's Blank Tester,
Hey kids, how's it going?
Turo,
Hi.
and Zindictive.
Oh, you're blinging out.
Yeah, so we got 1 million board sales. Team Aesthetic has taken over, but again, we're nowhere near the end of this game. There's still so much more to show, whether it be final, challenges of any given type, or some things that I deliberately, save for later, like own the lots or go into the DLC, and so this is the final challenges of the different types. Like, we did all the other death races, so now we have the final mountain race, and we have various contests to do, some final films and photos, things like that. Which, again, you could have done to get to 1 million board sales. Like, just because I got to 1 million before doing these, doesn't mean that's how you have to do it. And a lot of these will be worth a lot of board sales because they're, the capstones, like 30,000, 50,000, so.
The pinnacle of this game's entertainment.
Yeah.
That's a reference.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
So, now that, I'm just...
The final mountain race, which is going to make you go back and forth. Yeah, so.
This is a bit, I'm just curious, so, like, is Aesthetic's board company, are you guys hiring? Like, you guys, got any open positions?
Well, we already filled out the team, so I don't know if we'll get something as lucrative as that, but maybe we have, like, a janitorial position. I'll have to check.
Do you guys have, like, an office? Well, I guess...
Well, there is an office in, like, the basement area, where the janitors go.
Yeah, we have that industrial zone thing, so I guess you could,
the janitors only go to the basement? Do they live there?
Yeah, they're relegated to the basement.
Because, I would imagine that custodians would work wherever they need to clean.
Not, like, live there.
No, my apparent mansion now is so fancy that I have a basement janitor, a parlor janitor, kitchen janitor.
So you have maids. You have, like... butlers.
But they're very specific.
Yeah, that's how it was back in the day. Victorian mansions or whatever would have a parlor maid, I'm just keeping the tradition.
That's, I guess, job creator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess you only have to sweep,
serving your community.
a tenth of the floors, yeah.
Yeah, but I have to, like, do it in a loop, like, every, like...
Oh shit, this one's ridiculous.
Hour, but, like, every hour is, like, 1 minute of real time. So, like...
Oh.
Yeah, it's... I do it every minute,
and stuff.
but, like, idle... I, like, stand there idle, doing my idle animation, and then I do it again. And then I just stand there doing my idle animation. And then if you come up to me, I might have, like, one specific line, which is, like, a vague hint on how you need to advance the story. But then, like...
I wish that were me.
Oh, you're gapping into the bank, huh? You're getting your money.
Yeah, well, it's also curtains for me, so you take the good with the bad.
You should have done this one last time. I know you did it for, like, sequencing, but you should have done it last time, so that way, like, it's curtains for the old man, and he'll, like, finally die. Finally.
Finally.
Waiting and we're ready.
See, this is the same thing as, like, how I come up with a joke idea, but then Bob makes it way better. Like, I think up just something like, haha, I'll make my guy look like an old man again, and then you guys come out, think up all the surrounding details that make it funny.
Yeah.
Hang on, does this mean after getting all those board sales, the old man was able to buy himself youth?
Oh,
yes.
Good lord.
Yeah, this
and
challenge
then he lost
is pretty hard.
There.
This challenge is pretty hard because it's just really hard to keep speed.
Yeah.
The second jump over the... And also I'm trying to kill it, so I am trying to do specific tricks, actually. But, like, this second jump over the pipes, I never cleanly go into the, downslope.
The downside,
back. I always hit something afterwards.
It's a shitty
makes it
jump.
hard to then keep up your speed for
You gotta
the
really
third jump.
pop it hard.
You are tearing it up.
Would you maybe have better... No, I don't know if you could really have the control to do it, but, like, I was thinking go between the pipes? Would that still count?
It does,
No,
but it's...
actually.
Like, it doesn't.
I have tried to, like, cheese them, go between them, and the game does not pop up that I gapped, over the pipe.
That was a really good jump.
And even when you
there.
actually made it, you just barely made it. Like, you tapped onto the edge. It's just...
But I mean, that was still sick.
Yeah, that was still really sick.
You still killed it.
You killed it.
And now you get a beer helmet.
Beverage, yeah, a beer helmet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all the various unlockables, but you do get a lot of those kind of goofy unlockables by doing these final events at each, like the beverage helmet
crunch.
is one of those where it's like, 2 beer
God,
coasters on the
one.
side of it and such. Yeah, so it's weird. The Hall of Meat, you get like the final event when you have like 4 of the regular ones left. So I didn't actually have to do all of them to unlock Thorax Crunch.
Can I just...
Yeah, Thorax Crunch is...
Can I just say this right now? That Thorax Crunch is the reason why I ended up not finding these fun anymore. Because it's just... It's kind of the most bullshit of all the challenges. Where they want you to do just so much.
It's not too hard to own, but killing it is pretty intense.
Yeah, I'm only gonna own it because, it takes a long time to do that anyways.
And you have to own it first before you can kill it because it's like this kind of challenge.
Yeah.
Thorax Crunch sounds like the name of a cereal made entirely of bugs.
Yep.
Bad.
Yuck.
Why would you say that?
Because bugs, we really need to be including more bugs in our diets.
No, we don't!
Yes, we absolutely do. They are a great source of protein, and they're eaten around the world by lots of cultures.
He is really,
so
really
I guess
trying to bring
get
into
on
the...
like Shark Tank and get working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll leave that to you, and I'm gonna phone up Mark Cuban and tell him...
I'm not saying you should eat random bugs. I'm saying you should eat them prepared. Okay, to be clear, like, if you could make grasshopper flour as a thing, it's very protein rich. It's, and like there's so many bugs, it would reduce our impact on the climate. Like, I'm just saying, Thorax Crunch. Come on, Shark Tank.
I'm gonna phone up Mark Cuban and tell him, I'm gonna call in a favor and ask him specifically to veto if you go on Shark Tank.
I'm pretty sure on Shark Tank they don't have a veto power like no one else can.
I'm gonna
invest.
tell him to.
I'm gonna make Shark Tank more dramatic. So like Bob is on, his presentation is going pretty well, and then all of a sudden just Mark Cuban is like, yeah, but let's see what your friend has to say about that, and just dramatic music from the side. You walk in and you start just like shit talking and complicating the situation.
I just fucking call you bitch. It's like, have you considered that's your bag?
What a big bitch he is. It's like,
have you? Yep. I ask the panel in front of me to consider. What if he's dumb?
Oh my god.
No, I'm not dumb though. I'm not dumb.
But what if he is?
Oh, but I'm not. No.
But what if
I would never fund the product of someone who's dumb.
Well, of course, I wouldn't ask you to. That's why I'm not dumb.
But how will we know that?
Only a dumb person would say that.
A dumb person wouldn't. I made my way here on my own. Please.
Please, guys.
Please let me have this.
Yeah, I heard he was so dumb he doesn't even have an IQ. What does that mean? What does I have? What?
I was thinking of supporting you, but actually in this competitive version of the show, I'm gonna support your friend instead.
No!
Oh my.
He doesn't even have a product!
My product is literally like
not mine.
All you did was to stop your product.
Your product is just a big fat no to my product.
Yeah.
And then Mark Cuban pulls a little lever under his seat, and then like a trap
falls through it,
and then you get baptized.
I'm at a rank orbit. Oh god, I get
you get baptized.
Well, there it is. I splash into water, and I'm baptized.
Yeah. Well, you lost, so you're getting baptized.
This is what happened to Bob. He was thrown out the building.
Actually, the fucking trapdoor thing. I remember one time seeing.
Meat Man.
Yeah, you get a fucking Meat Man. I remember one time seeing on Game Show Network that fucking Russian roulette show
What?
Does anyone know what I'm talking?
Sorry,
it's
what?
not actual Russian roulette. You don't play Russian roulette on Game Show Network.
Because yo, Game Show Network sounds awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, holy shit, this is the first stepping stone to get to like real life Squid Games. I personally am not ready to see 25 out of 30 people, or I guess 29 out of 30 people die yet, but I'm willing to watch a game show where one person dies.
Yeah.
Okay. But
you know,
the actual
tolerance.
concept is pretty cool because it's like, you know, your standard quiz show, but everyone is standing on trapdoors. And I don't remember the rest of how the game show works, but people fall through those trapdoors.
That's interesting.
To have
Okay.
a Russian roulette show, they have to like pull a lever that might drop their own trapdoor.
Yeah, like I'm guessing how it works is that like everyone who gets a question wrong, like it cycles through all of them, and then one of them is dropped through or whatever.
Yeah, no shit, you killed it. Someone fucking died in that. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Yo,
There's a corpse in there.
You know what they should? You know what they should do though? Yeah, definitely. They should make a quiz show where they just steal Mario Party minigames. And just, that's what, that should just be a thing. A game show, it doesn't have to be a quiz show. A game show where you just do Mario Party minigames in real life.
Yeah.
You know?
Super Mario in real life.
Like,
some of that would actually be
some
pretty
of them
sick.
some of them you cannot do, obviously, right? But like, some of them are totally doable. Like the ones where people are just standing there and like pumping up a balloon. That would be fun to watch.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't
Sounds
be
like
hard to set
Minute
up.
to Win It, kind of. No,
Right?
Minute to Win It.
And they all have to wear like costumes.
I wasn't thinking that, but okay, we can include
Oh shit, we finally get to jump the shark.
You gotta try again.
We finally get to try and redeem ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Skate
died here
3
before,
is the
but now
game
we
where
can...
they really jump the shark.
And how do we redeem ourselves?
By
just
flipping it off.
not going off the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just ride the ramp down normally and you land.
you're fine, yeah.
You flip off
So
the
what did
shark.
we learn today, kids? What we learned is that you shouldn't try to be cool and put yourself in excess danger and just
Yeah.
be a square like everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No one man should have all that power.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one man
Philosophers
should
of it.
have all that thrash.
And now we
Michael
got
Burnett.
Michael Burnett!
You unlocked Michael Burnett after you unlocked Meat Man?
And you got Atiba
Yeah.
Jefferson after doing the car crash. He
Interesting.
got his mugshot.
Yikes.
I mean,
Monster Park Jam.
Yeah, that's gonna be the final thing of this video.
Fuck yeah.
First,
yeah,
we have
it's
to
pretty
go
cool.
to the DC King of the Street and King of the.
See this
Vert.
Air Force 92 guy.
Look,
he really knows how to set up a shot.
he did. He must have just done the same thing as me, but did it better. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I think his picture's better, that's all.
Yeah.
He
I
did
mean,
the
it looked-
late flip a lot earlier, so
Yeah.
he was able to get it.
I mean, there's also you have no way to know if he like actually fully gapped the cars, unlike you,
Yeah.
or if he actually did do a late flip, or if he was just doing a kick flip.
Also, if he's doing a late flip early, that's just a flip, so that does not count. That is not as cool.
yeah,
I mean,
Air
Yeah,
Force
he only
92,
owned it. You killed it.
we found you out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
We're slandering you, and you'll never even know.
Yeah.
You ever wonder if
Like, comment,
you're
subscribe.
playing a multiplayer game and you know, I don't know, you get a kill on someone in Call of Duty or something. Maybe they don't say anything at that moment, but you might be like the reason someone got real mad, and you'll never know.
You know, I had that exact vibe, but for a completely different game. I was showing my wife and my brother-in-law the game Journey, which came out for PC at the time. It had recently come out, and they were playing, and neither of them are particularly good at video games, and so we're in Journey. While you're playing, a random other person playing Journey around the same place can be paired up with you, but you have no way to communicate with them, like via voice chat, and you don't know who they are until after when the credits roll. So afterwards we found out this guy is called Barbecue Big Hoops, which is a phenomenal name. And I friended him on Steam, and I said, hey man, I hope my wife and my brother-in-law weren't didn't lead you astray too many times, but like I hope you had fun. And he was like, that was my first time through the game, and I had no idea where I was going, and they kept leading me into all kinds of crazy random places that weren't going forward. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. I just got mad a couple times, and I was like, oh, sorry.
Oh, barbecue big hoops.
Barbecue big hoops. What an angel.
It sounds like he overall enjoyed the experience.
He did overall enjoy. He stuck with us. Like, you can quit and like then jump back in, and then you'd be able to play with somebody else. But like, it was pretty fun, and it was really great. We got to the end of the game with him, and so it was his first time through, and I was like, okay, that's nice. 2 people whose first time through, or 3 people whose first time through the game. It's a really good game, by the way. If you want to play it on Steam, it's a really good vibe game.
Yeah.
There are some scary parts, but they're not super duper scary.
I wish they were scarier. I wish the game would make me laugh.
No, you don't.
Oh, it's not scary? I'm
No,
not sold
I
then.
You specifically don't wish it was scarier.
Yeah, no, I don't.
That warning was just for you.
Dude.
Oh, I've played Journey
Imagine.
before.
Okay, but I wasn't sure.
Dude, imagine
thank
a
you for looking
horror
out for me.
game with drop-in, drop-out co-op
That'd be great.
as part of the single player where, someone can suddenly just drop in matchmaking with you.
You know what? Okay, here, hold on. I just had a great idea to build off that.
Jesus.
Drop in, drop out. Check this out. Drop in, drop out co-op. You got an AI person with you who's like friendly, and when another player drops in, it is that they are no longer friendly. They're like possessed by the other player's like a ghost possessing them or something, and so like they like have to pretend to be friendly for a while and then like somehow come after you.
Ah, jeez.
Okay,
turn on
that's
you.
way better. Yeah, because I was
Wouldn't that be
just
dope?
thinking, whatever, but yeah, like a friendly AI with you that like can just turn on you at any time
If another player
Among Us
jumps in.
It's like a Dark Souls or Elden Ring invasion happening, but it doesn't tell you. It
doesn't tell you at all.
invaders come in.
Like, obviously, there's an option to disable it in the menu or whatever, but like,
Yeah, and
you
then
know.
like the person who comes in has to maybe unless they want to try and kill you
Did
immediately.
you just
still
duplicate
act
that
like,
red?
Yeah? I mean,
I don't know what's going on here.
I mean,
Triplicate
I know
it,
you're
you
Just having a good time.
I know you're trying to like murder these guys, but it's not gonna top that one dude from much earlier who decided to murder another dude with a trash bin. That's why the
Yeah.
bin's there. You just Jesus.
Oh man.
Okay, that'd actually be pretty dope, the horror idea. Cause,
Yeah,
then-
right?
Then it's like, someone comes in and it's like part invasion, part like they need to try and act natural.
Social deduction.
Then part like Amogus.
I mean, like, I think
Yeah.
the way you would have to do it is like there's a bunch of AIs who are helping you, like,
Yeah.
and it's like you don't know who's gonna get possessed at what point, and you're also trying to accomplish some other task, right? Because I'm thinking about like in a horror movie situation where a ghost could possess anyone, you don't know who to trust. You try to trust everybody, but like you don't know that you can. You know, I don't know.
It's
Something
mind
like that would be
games.
cool.
And then you call an emergency meeting.
Yeah, call an emergency meeting and you eject them from. Yeah, and we're talking about Among Us again.
We're talking about Among Us.
Yeah.
What was? Oh yeah, I was sort of thinking a similar thing where like you're like it's instead of like it being an AI companion that they possess, it's just a single player game, but other people can drop in and jump scare you.
Just jump scare you? Like as
Yeah.
a monster?
Like no, it's just like you're playing a single player game. I don't know why I thought I misspoke there, but yeah, single player game, and then someone else is just there, like they just joined.
I mean, that's just an invasion from like in.
But it's like a horror game, not like an Elden Ring game that isn't.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
guess
horror.
my question would be like, what would be horrifying about it otherwise? Like, what's the single player doing? You know, like, are they trying to escape somewhere, or maybe like trying to capture ghosts?
I
or
think
like
I'll just
what?
leave that up to you then. I think. I mean,
Okay.
you're the man with the ideas here.
I just feel like if, like, the thing that's, like, to make it really work as one cohesive experience, you'd have to make players' invasions part of, like, the player invasions have to work mechanically very similar to, the non-player scares. And, like, you couldn't just have jump scares. Otherwise, nobody would do it. You know, like, there would need to be a lot more engagement with the game. And, like, part of that would be, like in Dark Souls, an invasion would be, like, you know, the combat mechanics change. So the way you fight off an invader is the same, whether they're an invader or an enemy. That's just built into the game. So the same way, like, in the horror game, you would need to have the players... Kind of like Left 4 Dead, right? Like, where Left 4 Dead... it's a first-person shooter, and then when you're playing as a special infected in a multiplayer game, the special infected operate the same way, whether there's a player controlling them or the AI controlling them. It's just the tactics of it are a player is gonna be probably a lot more devious and a lot more specific in their tactics.
A little bit of trickery.
Yeah.
Right, so dubious little creature getting up to mischief.
I don't like this new character. Who is this?
Oh no!
Have you never seen that video before?
No. What is this? Show me later.
TikTok reference.
Just show me later.
A dubious little creature getting up to mischief. This is no good. Oh, the beast is demonic in nature.
To completely change the subject, the logo for, I don't know what that is, King of the Bulls, the logo for that looks like a panda's face to me. Like a
I
golden
definitely
panda's
saw
face.
eyes as well.
Yeah.
But like the DC logo looks like the nose and mouth of a panda to me.
Are you ready to be the king of the bowels?
I mean, he already has the crown.
Laugh.
That's true.
Oh, I agreed more than I found it funny. But that's also kind of a compliment. I mean, because, you know, sometimes you will just appreciate a joke. You don't laugh at it, but you appreciate it. You know?
Yeah. God, imagine being a comedian who's...
appreciate me. That feels good inside.
you're a comedian telling jokes and the audience golf claps.
Yeah, the audience agrees. Like, you hear a lot of from the crowd, but no laughter.
I see what you're saying. I see, yeah. I get it.
Like, you just hear one guy in the back go, yeah!
Speak your truth.
What's the deal with airline peanuts? And it's like, you tell them! Fuck them up!
Fuck off! Yeah! Get in there and fuck them up!
I've been saying the same thing!
Woo! You got that one heckler going, you suck!
Yeah. Well, I
mean,
that's just heckling. We already have that in the comedy world.
We have in the comment section.
I thought you were going to say we already have that in the comment section.
We already have that on aesthetic videos.
Yeah, we already have that in the comment section.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I would love to see a comedian who only does relatable comedy, which isn't funny, it's just agreeable.
You know, I want to see that. Go to the grocery store and the person in front of you is taking too long to scan their items. What's up with that?
Well, yeah, why did we all start doing the self-scan thing? Like, that seems crazy. I don't want to scan my items. Somebody else should scan them.
Yeah. Scan yourself.
But again, not to have the audience laugh.
Right, they're not
like,
laughing.
Oh, what a relatable thing. But to have the audience just go, yep, agreed.
Yeah, you're just ranting, but you're not that mad about it, I think. Because if you're mad about it, there may be some humor in how exaggeratedly mad you get. You have to just be, like, a little bit grumbly about it.
Yeah.
You know, when you're taking too long to scan the fucking items.
Well, you sound like you're about to kill someone. Like, I don't like that. That vibe was scary.
That's Johnny, the relatable comedian.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Isn't it weird how, like, you use a zip tie to, like, tie up your bag? We're still talking about groceries here. You go to get some vegetables, and they've got the zip tie things, and you put a little zip tie on, and then, like, you get one of the onions out later, and then you try to tie the bag up, and the zip tie just does not tie as well the second time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Johnny.
Same thing happens with
bread. $50 for this ticket.
Yeah, from the table over there, kind of near the back, you just hear, yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, that happened to me.
I know. I've had that.
If it hasn't happened to you, if it hasn't, and you know what, every time a joke, quote-unquote joke, doesn't go over well, like people don't agree, he just says, next time it happens to you, just pay attention to that, you'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we jamming.
For some reason, I'm trying really hard not to laugh. at that. Like, I feel like laughing would ruin the spirit of the bit.
Yeah.
You know what? I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. If somebody laughs, you say please hold your laughter until the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then everyone laughs all at once.
No!
So everyone
I'm trying to
lets
get
it
through
out.
this.
Yeah.
I have to
You're
get through
supposed to
this.
laugh at the end of the show, not
I
during.
don't have enough time for you guys to be laughing at every joke, so I'm just gonna have to move on.
My DVD sales, no!
And then
on
at
a
the
time
very end,
crunch
they just lean, the comedian,
Audience.
quote unquote, leans into the mic and just goes, Bazinga. And then everyone laughs and the show is over.
Yeah. The show
that's
is
it.
over.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Show.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking,
Oh,
like,
shit, that was a
what
pretty
we're
cool
basically.
line.
That was pretty cool. I guess basically what we're describing is if, like, one of those, like, speaking truth to power comedians, like you know, how, like George Carlin would say a lot of shit, and there would be long stretches where it's not particularly hilarious, but it's like he's speaking a lot of truth, and he's saying something really kind of, like, thoughtful about whatever, you know, that kind of shit, but if he wasn't funny at all.
Yeah.
But
know?
it was still relatable.
Yeah.
So it's a motivational
He wasn't out of
speaker.
touch at all. It was
No,
all
no.
still very
Motivational
relatable.
speakers make you feel like doing things. This guy doesn't make you feel like doing anything. He's
guy
just venting.
just makes you
He's
want
just
to
up on
agree
stage
with
venting.
So George Carlin, but
Relatable
not
speaker.
funny. So
It's
an
a
old
rant
man
YouTuber.
ranting on a stage.
But see, again, old man ranting at a stage might be amusing or might even be annoying. This guy can't be, this fictional person we're describing, can't be annoying either. They have to be relatable and you agree with them, you just don't think they're funny.
I'm beginning to realize there may be a reason why this doesn't exist.
This doesn't exist?
Yeah.
But it's the kind of thing I almost want to try to
I
make
want to
exist.
try it. Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
make this happen.
Like, put together a routine where you're not trying to tell jokes, but you are trying to, like, bring up relatable moments and things everyone has to deal with.
Right,
And get
but,
the
like-
audience to go, like, yeah, I agree with
I feel
you.
like you could do like an open mic night. You could start your Type 5 and open with, just start by saying, like, I just want to be clear that today I'm not telling any jokes. I'm just trying to be relatable. And I need to get these things off my chest. And then some people will chuckle and you'll be like, no, see, that's not what I'm looking for.
Like,
And then
no,
they'll
please.
chuckle more,
You're
and then
ruining the show.
it'll be, yeah, you're like, please leave. If you're gonna laugh, please
Out.
just leave.
Get out. Even though it's an open mic
call in
night, you
security.
ostensibly have no say over who.
Yeah,
is, like,
call
allowed
for
to
security to take these people out. They're being too rowdy, and they're like, what are you talking about? I'm just chuckling, but now I'm not. And I'm like, good, great, now you can stay.
Good. Okay. Good. We're
Great.
All right. So like,
Anyway,
what's the deal with airline food?
no, you can't start with what's the deal with.
Jesus, you're already ruining this, man.
Yeah, like, that's like saying, I'm gonna not tell any jokes. Knock, knock. Like, you can't start like that.
You gotta
Okay,
start off in a
well,
real way.
Oh my god.
We could take a break. Come back to the idea.
Yeah.
We're here
What
at
the fuck, Incetic? You have to do this well. You're supposed to
We're here
win.
at the Monster Park Jam. You only unlock this when you get 1 million board sales, and it's, I mean, really cool. It's like the giant, you know, big air kind of things that the game did before in the previous stadiums.
Except
And
now it's in like,
when you
a
win this,
buildable,
you're going
editable
to
skate
unlock
park.
the stadium as another, you know, custom skate park area.
Yeah, so
And
you can
it's
change
also
all
also
this
by
around.
Monster.
Yeah. And of
Yeah,
course,
welcome back,
you know,
Monster.
big air, big tricks. I'm all about that. So,
Would you say you're busting?
well, I was gonna say I'm all about that life because I thought that's what you were gonna reference. But yeah, I guess I am bussin'.
Yeah.
No, Bustin'
I
was
was
the
trying to get you to
question.
say your because I try to get you to say your catchphrase without me like saying it myself, so I don't steal your thunder.
Oh,
It's like,
oh, I
like
see.
an awkward dance.
Haha,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah,
The legendary Incetic catchphrase that I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say now.
I'll
I'm
say
instead going to forget to say until it's like the second to last episode. And
I'll say it right
Oh,
now.
shit.
Bustin' makes him feel good.
Yeah. Bustin'.
That's the catchphrase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It still
Bussin',
works
bussin',
out because
bussin', bussin',
I
bussin',
can
bussin'.
only say it once per game.
That shit
But
bussin'.
I guess there's nothing saying you guys can't say it as much as you want. Only that you'll, you know, wear it out.
Yeah, I remember saying it one time, and you're like, well, now you've stolen my thunder. And I was like, well, I don't want to steal your thunder. It's your catchphrase. I don't want to steal your catchphrase. It's your moment.
Yeah, my opinion changes from
moment to moment.
From moment to moment.
Moment to moment. He's constantly in flux.
I hate, sometimes, this is a relatable thing, right? I hate my stupid brain, how, like, sometimes it'll just change its opinion, or sometimes it'll just get locked on the same phrase over and over. Like, for my birthday, Bob and his wife bought me, a week of HelloFresh. And I had all 3 of those meals, and they were good.
Were they good?
But,
okay, good.
Yeah, they were good. But now that I've used that up, and, like, I'm getting the emails from them asking me, like, hey, you want to, renew and keep going with this? Like, all I can think of when I see those emails is, goodbye, Fresh. And then that just gets stuck in my head, and I just keep thinking, goodbye, Fresh.
I feel like Goodbye Fresh. Goodbye Fresh as a competing service where they only sell you processed food. It's not
literally just like McDonald's and Burger King.
Yeah, or like
just a delivery service for that.
It's just like TV dinners.
So my food history every other time when I don't have the HelloFresh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just if I start thinking goodbye Fresh, I just kind of repeat it for Goodbye Fresh.
Yeah.
Just so you know, that's gonna be my intro line for the next video.
Stupid. Yeah.
Goodbye Fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be my intro line for the next video, and then I'm just gonna immediately leave the call.
Okay.
It's
Goodbye Fresh deletes his accounts.
None of us have names that really lend themselves to having an opposite, Like Goodbye Fresh, Hello Fresh, those are kind of opposites. But like Insedic, there's no opposite to Insedic.
I mean,
Vindictive,
like,
Turo.
what is
I'm
the
the only one
opposite
who
of
kind
blank?
of has. But what's the opposite? I don't know.
Blank.
Like blank.
Like, what's your dark side called?
Yeah, right. Like blank tester. You could maybe replace blank. You could replace test. Either
Full
one.
complete.
Full complete. That sucks.
It sucks.
That one's
with me, my dark side isn't really my name and more my contents. Like,
what's inside of you?
No, I'm not YouTube contents like evil and
Well, sorry, you're making content plural now.
What the fuck?
Wait, why are you saying contents?
Okay, sorry.
Well, no, that's why they thought you were talking about your insides. That's I was confused.
Okay, I didn't mean that. Okay, evil and Sedek would only play like alternate history Paraxis style RTS games or something. The entire opposite. That's not the name of the company. What's the company that makes
Firaxis?
Firaxis?
Firaxis? I don't know.
Europa Universalis.
Yeah.
Shit
That's
like that.
Paradox, isn't it?
That's Paradox. Yeah.
That's all evil and Sedek would play.
Yeah.
Evil and
Real-time
Sedek would look at
strategies.
Crave and think they're the best developers in existence.
Yeah. It'd also be the world's worst electrical engineer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like I'm
he
the world's
already
best.
is that.
Yeah. No.
Wow, alright.
What's the flip?
Very nice.
I'm sorry, I could not say that. I don't think you're the worst.
Oh,
I also
you're
don't have a
balancing.
frame
You're
of
losing your
reference.
balance.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
you're
Oh
good.
shit.
Yeah, as this series goes along, once again, I don't get better at actually really playing the game, but I get better at finding goofy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skate 3 funny moments.
Skate 3 funny moments.
Okay, I'm gonna throw some words out there, and I want you to tell me how this is gonna work. Okay? I just thought of this because I saw your shadow on the ground, and I thought, what if there was a Shadow Puppets game? A game where you do shadow puppets. How's that work?
You know what? Okay. I have an idea. It's a game where you tell the story. It's like... it doesn't necessarily have to be dark, but I'm just gonna, for the sake of this, assume it's like a dark story where you're a parent, like, telling the narrative of something through shadow puppets to their child. And as you, the player, play through the game, you realize that something, like, very dark is, like, going on.
Ooh, okay.
Like, maybe, like, they're living in a country that's under siege or something. Like,
Oh,
something like
okay.
that.
Some cool
And, like,
shit
they're
like
having
that.
to convey this story to their kid through, like, a palatable meme.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like a story-based thing. Okay. I was thinking, like, what about, like, a multiplayer VR thing? Where, like, they have hand tracking, and you have to do, like, finger puppets to try it. It's sort of like charades, but with, like, hand...
It's like hole in the wall, but, like, not anything like hole in the wall, actually.
Yeah, it's also not really like charades, but, like...
yeah. Maybe here, I'll contribute. I have no idea about the plot or whatever, but I would think, like, shadow puppets gotta cast shadows along the wall, you know, so it's like the way it works is a 2D game, and it could be kind of like Limbo or a game like that, where, you know, your guy you control is, well, you know, like a shadow cast on the wall, and the entire environment, you know, thing you have to get across is also just casted along the wall. And maybe, I don't know, light sources can change what's in front of you, and you have to get around that, you know.
Yeah, okay, like, and, like, strong enough light can dispel your shadow, so, like, maybe that's also a source of danger.
Yeah.
In a way, you know? Like, and, like, you could even have, like, in the foreground of the game, you can see, like, something. I don't know, like imagine, like, stuff on your desk, and the shadows that stuff is casting on the wall is the environment that you're walking through in your...
That's what you have, like, collision physics with.
Right, and your character would literally look like an arm extending down from the top of the screen with 2 fingers or something. Like, walking around, or you could do, like, maybe take different forms or something.
Video game!
Action
kind of
figures?
like a Little Monsters.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, somebody make that.
Yeah.
That's the aesthetic channel.
Yeah. Also, if only Blank Tester could make a park here, considering this is essentially your creator park area.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, you win the monster vert thing, and you get this whole stadium as another creative park thing, and yeah, it's like the whole stadium. Again, you can look up people's custom parks, and they're
huge.
giant.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have fun enough on the already built, you know, giant jump and giant half pipe, so...
Oh, shit!
Yeah!
I just wanted to get some, you know, fun and funny bails.
Yeah.
Here at the end.
Part 3.
Man.
Land sharks.
Y'all didn't comment on my gold chain.
No, someone did at the very beginning.
I did.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't paying attention to you.
I'll be real, it looks more yellow to me.
It's fine, nobody pays attention to me.
He just sort of spray painted it. I don't think that's very real.
I got it from Party City.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blinged up, man.
One more True Bloods reference. Like, what was it? Is this real, or is this just the cheapest amulet I've ever seen?
I have that amulet still.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we did, in fact, get it from, like, Party City, right?
Yeah, I believe we got a pair of sunglasses from Party City and then cut one of the stars of the sunglass thing out, and that was it. That was the
amulet of friendship.
That's the amulet of friendship.
There you go.
All right.
We put it on the lanyard.
So yeah, again, we've shown off, you know, the final capstone challenges, but there's, you know, still a lot to do. Like the own the lots, I want to show those. So I think next few videos will be, you know, doing all those. See you then.